Hi everybody, this is Martha Creek, marthacreek.com, and I'm using materials today that are provided by healthycongregations.com, specifically leadership. Not just in congregations, but leadership in general. So whether or not you're in a congregation, consider yourself churched or unchurched, or you're in the new category of what people are calling done. I'm in the done category relative to church. You're still welcome here. So open your mind to consider how we're doing these things, minus shame, minus blame, minus self-hate. So as we look at ourselves honestly, some of our patterns, and accept our own humanity about this, what we can learn from our past, from what we picked up in our families of origin, and how those things are still running our show today, whether we're leading our families, our neighborhoods, congregations, organizations, whatever it is. So it's offered in the context of leadership in general, not just leadership in congregations, and of course applicable to congregations. And a heartfelt thanks to Healthy Congregations for the basis of this material. You can find out all about them at www.healthycongregations.com. A plethora of resources, audio, how to be a member, free books, things like that. So as we begin, this is called Presence and Functioning, the Qualities of Leadership. So as I go through these, I want you to imagine your life if you were actually doing these things. How to define yourself to others and stay connected to them. Now, that's the key. How I can say, well, this is what I'm thinking and believing, and I'm just as open to hearing what you think and believe about the topic. Not only am I open to it, I'm willing even to change my mind, that I could learn something from you. Not that I would change my mind, but I'm open to consider I could get a piece of information from you or learn something from you that would actually shift where I stand. The key difference is the shifting is not from an emotional response. It's not from an emotionality of what you said. It's not from the knee-jerk reaction of you're mad at me or you're going to hold this against me. But like, no, this makes sense to me, that I have learned something here that would cause me to change my mind. So how can I be clear about where I stand based on my own convictions and be as open and accepting as understanding to you and where you stand on a matter? So this sounds easy, right? So imagine anybody in your family, your next family gathering, bringing in their political views or their religious views or anything you disagree on, and what it would be like if you were open to actually hear where they stand on a matter. That you could speak in terms of, well, this is what I think, and this is what I believe, and I'm as honoring and understanding of where you stand, what you think, and what you believe, and I'm just as interested in understanding where you're coming from as I am wanting you to understand where I'm coming from. There's such power in this, and please don't believe me, for until you've applied this for yourself, it's just Martha Creek's blah, blah, blah. So number one, how to define myself and stay in touch with others. Stay open to what they're thinking, what they're believing, what the basis of it is, and not willing to change my own convictions out of emotional reactivity to others, but open-minded enough to consider I may actually learn something here, and that I would be well served indeed to soften or to look again at what I'm believing, to clarify that, and even a willingness to change my mind if it was true for me, not in an emotional reaction to somebody else.